This is the Cholo News Report for Tuesday 31 October 2017. The IDF destroys a partly completed tunnel beneath the Gaza Strip border near the town of Khan Yunis, killing 7 Hamas militants. A Palestinian woman reacts at a hospital after her relative was killed near the border between Israel and central Gaza Strip October 30, 2017. A UN and Syrian Arab Red Crescent interagency convoy brings food and medical aid to 40,000 people on the verge of starvation in the towns of Kaf Batna and Sakba in the eastern Ghouta suburb of Damascus, for the first time since June 2016. An aid convoy of Syrian Arab Red Crescent drives through the rebel-held city of Douma, in the eastern Damascus suburb of Ghouta, Syria October 30, 2017. A tightening siege by government forces has pushed people to the verge of famine in the eastern suburbs, residents and aid workers said last week, bringing desperation to the only major rebel enclave near the Syrian capital. The UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs said on Twitter they had entered the towns of Kafr Batna and Sakba. Paul Manafort and Rick Gates surrender to the FBI. After both are indicted on multiple charges related to the investigation into the Donald Trump presidential campaign's possible associations with the Russian government. The two men were respectively served as manager and deputy manager of the campaign from March to August 2016 are being charged on 12 counts, which include conspiracy against the U.S., money laundering and failing to register as foreign agents. In one case, ex-Trump foreign policy advisor George Papadopoulos pleaded guilty to a charge that he lied to FBI agents about his contacts with a professor he believed had substantial connections to Russian government officials during the campaign. At the White House, Trump and his aides sought to downplay the significance of the charges, suggesting that the work Manafort and Gates did in Ukraine was unconnected to the campaign, and that Papadopoulos was a low-level official with little access or influence. Tony Podesta resigns from the Podesta Group lobbying firm. A spokesperson for the group says they are cooperating with the special counsel's team. Mercury is a subsidiary of Omnicom Group, and does public relations work in addition to lobbying. Wells Fargo, Walmart, Oracle, General Dynamic and Lockheed Martin all declined to comment. The Spanish Attorney General requests a lawsuit against Spain's state prosecutor said Monday that he would seek charges of rebellion, sedition and embezzlement against members of Catalonia's ousted secessionist government, pushing the crisis over the region's independence declaration into an uncertain new phase. A Spanish government source says that Carles Puigdemont and part of his cabinet has fled to Belgium to escape prosecution. International media agree the situation in Catalonia under direct Spanish release quiet. As Madrid began direct rule of Catalonia, Attorney General José Manuel Moza called for charges of rebellion, sedition, fraud and misuse of funds to be brought against Catalan leaders, who organized an illegal referendum on independence from Spain. That process began smoothly on Monday as employees ignored calls for civil disobedience and turned up for work, while secessionist parties agreed to stand in the December poll. Belgian lawyer Paul Becquerel, whose website says he is involved in a human rights organization, said he had taken on Puigdemont as a client but would not confirm whether he was working with him on a political asylum claim.